Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. Last video of today. We ain't gonna go so strong tomorrow, but we gonna have some coming, and we're gonna kind of like just do something every day. I got enough content for every day of the week. We're going every day this week, but we want to get back to the Isaiah 4:1 series, which normally is the last video of today and most days except for Sundays. But on this one, we talking about kind of about the church, your pastor and all them. We'll just call them all them. Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will wear our own food, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes. Only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace. See, they say they don't need no man, but those women were more spiritual, and they said they did, to the point where they was willing to share. And that's all polygyny is women sharing a man. Without the drama. Don't let, if you practice it, don't let these women be at each other's necks. You tell them, I ain't finna deal with this. Y'all can't get along. Do them like Marcus on Why I Get Married. But I want to talk about these false notions on monogamy. And I'm going to continue to say it. Monogamy is optional. You're not more righteous because you're monogamous. Let me say that again. You're not more righteous because you're monogamous, especially you jagging off, husband. Waiting for your wife to leave, trying to hurry up and get one in before she get back. I know those little weekdays. Them little simp days, because I had my simp times. Because you know, most of them church women, they don't even want you to jag off. You ain't getting none. You better not watch no porn, or you done backslid. You evil. You evil for wanting to look at these other women. Are they serious? So a man is evil, who didn't create himself, has this desire within himself, and he's evil because it's there? No, come on now. What I would entitle this is, don't let these preachers punk you into monogamy, and don't let these women punk you either. We'll title it later, but that's the premise I'm coming from. You ever been to a church where the pastor always seems to present this wonderful, glorious marriage that he has, okay? As if everybody will have that. And then when you go to them for marriage counseling, the church people start acting different towards you. The pastor be telling people your business. His wife be telling people your business. And you just wanted to get things right. Don't go to these pastors for marriage counseling. If any pastor that brags on his wife, don't go to him for marriage counseling. Don't go to anyone for marriage counseling that don't present the failures with the successes. And in fact, I would go here. Don't go to marriage counseling, period. I wouldn't even do it. You got to do all that, you're with the wrong woman. Simple as that. You got to get counsel to make things right with her. You think it's going to be like that with every woman out here? It's not. You got to be with the ones where you don't need marriage counseling. Y'all trying to force like she's the only one. And y'all doing that, I already know why you doing it. You doing it because you think that's what you're supposed to do. The church has been taught wrong. Any church that say it's 50-50, they done lied to you. They don't even agree with the Most High. Get out of there immediately. Because the Most High said in Genesis 3:16 that man shall have rule over you. In that same book, he said your desire shall be for your husband. What was her desire? To control stuff, to make decisions, to run stuff. He told her that because of what she did, Adam is in charge, 100%. It was some loopholes before that. He was in charge, but I don't believe it was specified. So, it was some loopholes before that. But after that, that's the way it was. And that's the way it is today. That's the way it is. So, most of y'all, you trying to be traditional, but you really not traditional. Because if you was traditional, then you would know that if you choose to have one wife, that is a choice, but it's not the law. Sin is the breaking of the law. I told y'all about a discussion I had with a guy. He tried to say it was a sin to have multiple wives. Sin is the breaking of the law. And if that was a sin, then how could David be the apple of his eye? A sinner. When David was talking about creating him a clean heart, he wasn't talking about getting rid of his wives. So y'all be messing stuff up, and that's why your wife done gained 200 pounds. Some of them done lost 200 pounds, practically. They look like they could have, you would have threw some money, you would have made it rain for them. Now they ain't got nothing back there. Like you don't know where her back ends, she done lost so much weight. They become something else right in your presence, something and somebody that you didn't marry, and you listening to these pastors, you listen to these church people, you listen to these fake, phony parents who, some of them ain't never read the Bible, ain't never been to church, don't go to church, but they know everything because they're older than you. I believe in respecting my elders, but I know that my elders don't know everything. And I know that my elders need to humble themselves and come to me over some things. That's just the way it is. So, but people get into this thing where they think they being traditional, and you think you can only have one vag in your possession. No, sir. Listen, man, be careful. Be careful when you start judging people for stuff that you think. Because when you say that polygyny is a sin, you blaspheme the Spirit. And the reason and how you blaspheme the Spirit is because the Most High orchestrated it with Jacob, and he orchestrated it with King David. So if it's a sin, then that means that he's not, you know how it says, in him is no darkness at all? That would make that a lie. You know how it says he's perfectly righteous, perfectly holy? That would make that a lie. Because it's not a lie, you're a blasphemer. You're a blasphemer of the Spirit. And you need to get your mind right. You need to get your knowledge right before you start saying things, because you done turned a couple pages of the Bible. You know everything there is to know. Your church is the way. Your church is the way to go. Ain't nobody getting delivered, but your church is the standard. People fruity duty, zesty, but your church is the standard. Your church is the standard. Because you say so. You think you is stone cold. And this ain't no wrestling match. Wrestling fake. I used to like it. 80s wrestling, NWA, WCW, WWF. but it was fake. When you little, though, you'll never think about it being fake. You just enjoy the entertainment. That's what y'all trying to do with church. And y'all trying to make y'all pastor and them deacon and yo, no disrespect, people that you know, the standard as if they cannot be wrong. If they believe polygyny is not an option, it's a sin, they're wrong. And I'm telling you, man, that's why these women is out of line. Notice how in other countries where it's different standards, they don't have the same problems in some of these countries that we have in the United States with these women. These women will literally do something with a woman and think that you're just supposed to forgive them because they are your wife. You serious, man? Some of y'all is kooks. C-U-C-K. And part of it's because you're trying to follow traditions that's not even accurate. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that. This is the truth, man. The channel is No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.